Welcome to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network, your home for South Laurel Cardinals basketball. Tonight, the broadcast brothers, Jamie and Tyler Dotson, are courtside to bring you all the action, all the excitement, and every highlight as the Cardinals take the court. Settle in, South Laurel family. Tip-off is moments away, and we're ready for another unforgettable night of Cardinal basketball.
Good evening and welcome to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network, hosted by none other than the Dotson brothers, broadcast brothers. Jamie Dotson here, Tyler Dotson here beside me. Always a pleasure to be on air with my bro.
Yes, sir. Always good.
We have in store another quality game, pair of games. We've got a doubleheader, a 50th District doubleheader with the girls starting first as the Whitley County Colonels coming in. As last game, we went down there, and pretty much it was close in the first half. Tyler, South Laurel in that third quarter pulled away pretty heavily, and that you may have the final score for us. But South Laurel Lady Cards victorious in that one as South Laurel 18-6 on the season, 8-1 in region play. As their only loss was to North Laurel the other night. We watched that game right here on this floor, and
that
was across town. You are correct. And then 4-0 in district play for the Lady Cardinals. Now for Whitley County, they come in 11-11 on the season.
Wish, man.
As they are led in scoring, and we watched her play there last time. We the junior Madison Hopkins. She's averaging 19.3 a game, followed by Jonna Rice, as we call her name. We'll call her name a lot. She's averaging 11.3. Nothing else to really stand out for the Whitley County Lady Colonels besides them two players. You keep an eye on them. You pretty much got your game plan in hand. Back to the Cardinals, and they're leading the scores. Macy Messer and Callie Jones near that 12-point mark apiece, and then Skeeter May right under 10 for her, as she kind of sets the tone from the top of the key running the point. But she can also get hers as she gets down low. Really whatever May wants to do, especially in a matchup like tonight. Tyler, what's your thoughts coming into this game? And then we'll talk more about obviously the boys later on in the night.
Yeah, so South Laurel, 60-41 victory at Whitley County last time these two battled. South Laurel, if you recall, Jamie could not recover, and they were getting beat a lot in the full court off of a make. So
yeah, they sprinted immediately
there in the second half, and they kind of got some distance between the Lady Colonels, but it was actually a well-coached game. South Laurel, I don't know if it kind of was the beginning of a little bit of an offensive lull for the Lady Cards, as they didn't peak too soon or anything like that, but they had been playing red hot and then kind of playing down to their competition over the last couple of weeks. And but I think Coach Wendland got their attention after the loss to North Laurel, and that was a hard-fought, lost, ugly game, really.
It really was on both sides. It was coming off a couple weeks of kind of not really playing, practicing, I'm sure sparingly, but because of the storms with the ice and the snow back in all over the last couple of weeks. But, yeah, it was ugly offensively for both ends. We did keep Mariella Claybrook in check with only 13. I think she had maybe 14, somewhere around there. But there were some other people that we were not expecting to have such a big game, and that was their point guard, Combs.
Yeah, so South Laurel's after that, they played at the Campbell Classic, Campbell County on Saturday, 49-48 in a hard-fought victory over Highlands. And then yesterday, 60-27 over the Lady Mountain Lions of Pineville. So, Jamie?
We're going to take a break as the flag is dropping here to the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals. Martins Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com. This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com. This broadcast is made possible by our friends of the Cardinal Media Network. We want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the individuals and businesses whose support keeps local coverage strong and our community connected. Your commitment helps us bring every play, every story, and every moment to Cardinal fans near and far. From all of us at the Cardinal Media Network, thank you for believing in what we do.
Welcome back to the pregame show brought to you by Sheriff John Root. As starting lineup are being called on the court. You probably can hear that first for Whitley County.
They'll go with number 25, Jonna Rice. She'll be also joined by Aubrey Poor. Sorry, I got it right here. My bad. And then their leading scorer is
junior Madison Hopkins.
Yeah, Maddie Hopkins, number 32. She's going to coming in almost close to 20 points a game. Jaylee Cox, number 22, and like I said, Aubrey 4 and Lydia Hale will round out the starting lineup for the Lady Colonels.
Tyler, you mentioned it in the pregame there about how they scored so much. It's coming back to me now. They would get off a made basket or a missed shot. They were just sprinting down the other side and getting open looks and keeping the game close in that first half. Again, Coach Winland, with a great adjustment at halftime, really kept that at bay in the second half and able to get on out with a pretty good lead there, as you mentioned on the score. For South Laurel, they'll go with their normal, most of the year starters. First, number 11, Aubrey Bundy. Number 15, Callie Jones. Number 1, Riley Bretts. Number 4, leading scorer for South Laurel, Macy Messer. And then the anchor, number 54, Skeeter May.
Jamie, Coach Winland talked about it a little bit. Skeeter gave up a couple offensive rebounds, did a really good job on Mariella throughout that game. You know, she had 29 in their first matchup, which was a 60-55 win by the Lady Cards here. Both teams protected their home court. South Laurel really kind of got going after that. North Laurel has. They had a huge win Saturday at Frederick Douglass, and then a big win last night at home versus West Jessamine. So Lady Cardinals or Lady Jacks might have found something.
Opening tip-off here for the first leg of our doubleheader in it. South Laurel with possession off the tip as Messer gets it to Mabe. Now top of the key, Mabe. Mabe to Bundy, fakes the three as she's gone a little bit colder on the three-point line this year, but she's capable. As a missed shot by Callie Jones. That's rebounded by Whitley up ahead quickly by Aubrey 4, and that's kicked out of bounds, and that's going to remain possession with Whitley County.
Just take that. Yeah, put that back to the.
Inbounding underneath Whitley County. Nowhere to go, can't get it in. Finally, before the 5-second call, was the inbounded to Siler.
Jamie, good look there on that opening possession from South Laurel. Just not able to knock it down was Callie Jones.
Siler dribbled across, just finds the post. Now back out to 4, and she goes baseline, then tries to kick it out. Good hands by Messer. She knocks it out of bounds.
Good defense here to start the game from South Laurel. Just kind of good on-ball defense. Playing without fouling.
Again, tough to get it in. Finally does. That's to, if I get all my names right, that's Jaylee Cox. And she'll hand off to Rice, and that's going to be a walk on Rice. Kind of a bobble there. It could have went either way, a no call or the call, but that's steps called. First turnover for Whitley County.
I believe Turnovers are the name of the game anytime South Laurel's playing. They really like to force a ton of them, get out in transition.
Mabe looks to penetrate across around the pick. Now kicks it over to Jones to the far side. Around this way, over to Bundy in the corner. Now back out top to Mabe, but she loses it. Hit it like pinballs off about 3 people, and then goes to Whitley County. First turnover for South Laurel now.
Kristen Sauer took that one off the face there.
Spin move.
Or Rice.
In for Rice. And she goes back door. And that's deflected out of bounds. Whitley County will hang on to the ball. And inbounded underneath their own basket. Good hands again. Good deflections happening for South Laurel. Just got to come up with them loose balls. Over the top to Siler. And she kicks it back out. And that's to Rice as she dribbles out. Now it's around the horn it goes. To the leading scorer, Hopkins, as she penetrates on Mabe. Nothing doing. Good strip. Good hands by Mabe. Deflects it out of bounds.
Made a great play on the basketball there, did Mabe, and just kind of stripped it on the drive there. Shot attempt by Maddie Hopkins.
Forward inbound. Nowhere to go with it. Struggle to get in. Good. And there's a turnover. Messer. Up ahead. Shots up. Goes on the other side of the rim.
Jamie, we saw that against North Laurel. Just her, almost like the yips there, in close. Very strange. And hopefully she can get out of another
nice
turnover.
Deflection by Mabe up ahead to Jones, and she is going to miss the layup. Rebounded by Messer. This time she gets it. Looks like she got some contact with no call. And that's going to be the first basket of the game is Macy Messer, South Laurel's leading scorer.
3 turnovers so far for Whitley County. Gets this stout South Laurel Lady Cardinal defense.
In the corner it goes. Looking is Siler. And now she finds Hopkins out to the right wing. Ball way over her head, and she nearly turns it over. Good hands again by Messer.
I don't think they've had a shot attempt, 3 turnovers, and at least 3 tip balls out of bounds. So really good start for this South Laurel Lady Cardinal defense.
Really not been a really hard matchup in all Tolerant District play. The region has been both good games against North Laurel. Won one, lost one. So the competition really seems to be leaning toward them 2 teams in a battle in the regional tournament. But still got a lot of basketball to play. Around the top it goes, and then another deflection and a out of bounds underneath the basket. It's like 7 of those.
Crazy, man. 2-0 here, 5:20. We got Greg the Leg Kitzmiller here with us.
Okay.
Helping us out. Julie's done an excellent job on this production, by the way. Another near turnover, another deflection out of bounds. Unbelievable, Jamie.
I swear I think that's number 8. The deflection out of bounds underneath their own basket. We just can't grab hold of the ball. Or just really good defense. Now this time it's a steal. Mabe up ahead. Spin move in the lane. Nice take and finish.
Very nice.
By Skeeter Mabe makes it 4-0. Quickly with the press. This is where they scored on us last time. Against some made basket. Good 2-handed block by Skeeter Mabe. And another deflection out of bounds underneath Whitley County's basket.
Maybe almost 3 minutes gone by. They're going to call a timeout. That's a 31.
We'll take a quick one with them, Tyler. You're listening to the Martin's Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. And we are back underneath the basket of Whitley County. They'll bring it in. Looking for 4. She gets it, comes up with it to Cox. And there's a collision around the 3-point line on the far side. That's going to be a foul call on Macy Messer. And that's the first foul of the game. First team foul, first on her.
Fairly clean, Jamie. Is good and aggressive as South Laurel's playing.
And that's going to be another one on Messer. If she slings Lydia Hale to the ground. And that's going to be 2 now on Messer. She'll probably come out at this point. Just 4:56.
Keep her out there right now.
Okay. And it was a good acting job, but there was contact in her. This happened. Her arms went the way of how she was falling. It was an easy call for the referees.
Yeah, we don't think John Rice touched the basketball so far here. Willie County's second leading scorer.
A handoff to 4 in the lane. That's the first really decent attempt at the goal, but it was no good. Rebound to South Laurel. Jones with it out top, calling out some plays. And now Whitley County's gone to a zone. We'll see how South Laurel reacts. In the paint is made, and she gets it stripped. Up ahead quickly. It's 4.
Man.
And it's going to be deflected out of bounds. That's good hands by Bundy.
Bundy went in there and stripped that, kind of walked the tightrope there, but balance took her on out of bounds.
We're going to have Kinsey Fannin into the game. She's going to get Messer. She's got 2 fouls. 3-pointer on its way, and that's good. And there she is, Jonna Ross. Decent look. Actually, really quick release to get herself open and knock down a shot in rhythm. 3-4, South Laurel on top.
Jamie, all that. Nice 3 here, not answered, though.
Good rebound, offensive rebound by South Laurel. Shots on its way, no good. That was by Jones. And there's going to be a foul this time on Fannin.
Quick whistle there.
I think they really probably should have called one on the offensive rebound before that one. I think that was more of a makeup call. There was more contact on the other.
I don't know.
Shot.
I know time of possession is not a stat in basketball, but Whitley County's had the ball this whole first quarter, it seems like.
They've moved it around the perimeter so much, and then the ball keeps getting deflected out of bounds, and they have to keep possession. You're right, Tyler. Shelby Smith into the game, and she'll get Brett a breather. Good hands by Mabe. As Hopkins going all the way to the hoop. Shots up, and that's good. And she will go to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play as they take the lead now, 5-4 on the N1 shot by
Eater with the
Madison
there.
Hopkins. Foul's made. That's her first.
And South looks a little just out of sorts. Again
Against this team. Yeah, you're right. That's 6-4 now after the free throw was good. Whitley County trying to surprise, shock the world here. It's early. Fannin to Mabe. As Bundy, look how she gets ready to shoot. That goes back to Fannin, and she misses a 3. Quickly up ahead is 4. And she gets slowed down by Bundy. Picks her up. Good D in transition there.
Rice on Jones is a nice matchup. Jones on Rice here.
Rice over to 4. She tries to take it in the lane. That's actually 4. Yep, I was correct. Now out top, dribbling it way too far out, and is stripped by Fannin. Good defense on her. She puts the pivot foot down and reverse and scores.
Very nice.
Kinsey Fannin. Under control. I like that. Didn't take a wild shot in traffic. Settles down and makes a great spin move. And that ties the game 6-6. Deflected out of bounds on the press. South Laurel, but it's going to stay with Whitley County as Rice has it. And she's going to get double teamed. Nearly tipped by Mabe, but it goes into the hands.
Got numbers.
Oh, that's going to be a hard foul. They're going to call that a charge. And she lowered the head as Hopkins did, and she picks up the offensive foul.
Man, that could have went either way, Jamie, and she made the bucket too, so that could have went another and one for Hopkins. She's starting to feel it right
She's
now.
a load, man, and she don't. It's tough to keep in front of her and then absorb the contact. Good job that time by South Laurel. Mabe on the baseline drive, good under control, kept from traveling, and able to score. Makes it 8-6.
Need more of that from Skeeter. Rice having a hard time against this pressure.
Over in the corner is 4. And she shakes off Bundy. She goes to the hoop and he gets it stripped.
Hard to do.
Fannin up ahead. Got people behind her coming. She picks up her dribble. Now kicks it to Bundy. Oh, she thought about the 3. Didn't get settled in there. And now she kicks it back out to Mabe. She'll They'll start again, top of the key. Over to Fanning. She thinks about that three. She likes to let it go. Now to Bundy. In the lane to Smith. Kick out back. Wide open to Mabe, and she banks it in. She called it, I think. We'll say she did. 3-point shot's good, and that makes it 11-6.
Extended hours here for the First National Bank of Manchester triple by Skeeter Mabe.
3 on its way on the other way. That's good.
Yikes.
And that is Aubrey 4 knocking down the 3. Answer is Mabe. Makes it 9-11. Hanging around as this Whitley County group.
There you go.
Ooh, Bundy wanted to fire, but decided against it. Fanning, 3 on the way.
That's good. Nope.
That was no good. Battle for the board as Ross comes away with it. Up ahead is Hopkins. She's got a full head of steam. Goes into the paint. Shots up, and that's good. And she will get fouled. That's going to be on Mabe if it is.
Her second, and Metro with 2. That's not good, Jamie. Transition defense again against this squad.
I don't know how you know. I know she's hard to stay in front of because she's so large. She's a big girl, but she's not fast.
Tall,
yeah, she's tall. I'm saying this. Her size is big, and she's not. But she's not fast. You got to be able to stop her.
Getting past everybody out there. So
free throw's good to get to take back the lead. Whitley County, and incoming for Whitley County is number 33. That's Adeline Breeding.
Did not have her written down.
I did not butcher that name the first time saying it. Mabe to Bundy. 56 seconds left to go in the quarter. South looking for a good shot, but there you go with Mabe, top of the key. That's a little strong. Bundy with a rebound. Back to Jones. She's into the lane, and she's going to get hacked as she was trying to gather herself to take the shot. And that's going to be on the floor. That's only the second team foul for Whitley County.
It's on Lydia Hale.
Inbound comes to Smith. He fakes it, goes baseline, now kicks it to Jones in the other corner. 3 on its way, and that's no good. Rebounded by Hopkins. She's going to pick it up and now have it, take it herself. I don't know why we get out here on top. So Maeve's got 2. I think she got 2.
She does.
So got to be careful here. Now here goes Hopkins spinning his strip. Good hands by Maeve, and now we got a fast break. Numbers in Brest with an easy layup and a good pass by Bundy. Makes it 13-12. South are on top. 13 seconds left as Ross coming all the way in finds herself
another turnover.
But it's so easy for her to get all the way to the bucket. That time just Ross dribbled off her foot. Luckily for South Laurel, have possession with 7 seconds left. Goes around the screens made. She goes into the lane. Avoids contact. Shots up. And that's going to be no good. And rebounded by Whitley, but that's not going to matter. So end of 1. South Laurel on top, 13-12. We'll take a break. We'll come back for second quarter action. You're listening to Martin's Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
Welcome back to South Laurel High School, the Cardinal Media Network with the Broadcast Bros bringing to you a doubleheader tonight. The boys play after this one as the girls in the lead 13-12.
Jamie, an odd first quarter, but credit Whitley County, Jamie. I'm not taking anything away from them. They have changed up their defense, went to multiple looks here. They've kind of confused South Laurel here early on. Let's see if they can adjust. They are still down. South Laurel does still have the lead.
Really turnovers plagued them early, but then they've bounced back, and Whitley County right in this game so far. As that ball going around the horn many times. Not much they're seeking back, but then getting out on the threes pretty quickly. So missed three-pointer by Bundy. Rebounded by Hopkins, and she'll take it again by herself all the way up.
Shot there by Aubrey. Well, she was open, just didn't have everything gathered, I don't think.
Into the post is Hopkins. She's triple teamed. Still gets a shot away, but blocked somewhat by Mabe, and that's going to be Southall basketball. No, they got a foul call. That's Jonna Rice. Her first, team's first of the quarter.
Now they're going to pick up, show a little bit of pressure, extending that out here as they pick up full court.
Something different, like you said, they change it up. I think we noticed that a little bit the first time they played. They stay in the ball game just because of confusion. You mentioned it earlier, Tyler. Made to Bundy, she penetrates, and now kicks to Jones on the left corner. Bundy has it now, and then back to May, back to Bundy. Three on its way, and that was good.
Yeah, much better there for Bundy as she kind of stepped into that one.
16-12 now, Southall on top. I think we saw her in the first quarter, Tyler, pass up a few of them open looks. My opinion, Winland said, "You got to shoot those.
Yeah,
we're going to need you."
We'll have to shoot them out of that zone, Jamie, because Southall's been real effective at the rim tonight, and I think now that's their second First National Bank of Manchester three.
Rice to penetrate kicks and now turned over. Good hands and good anticipation there by Smith.
Smith's been playing some good basketball here of late. Coming on.
Ooh, give it back to her.
Right
Do it again.
Knock it down.
Another good look by Bundy. She follows her shot, gets her own rebound. Why not?
Yeah, it's one thing about the zone. You have to those offensive rebounds are there, especially on those long rebounds. How about this?
Oh, that was a good idea. But I think Maeve had the easy bucket herself. A little too unselfish that time, trying to give it to Smith, and it goes between her legs and out of bounds.
Right through the wickets, Jamie. It'll give it back to the Lady Colonel.
As Bretts will go back to the bench, so will Jones. We've got some new folks in. Fannin comes back, and Messer back with the two fouls. 16-12. South on top.
Messer with two and Mabe with two, so they got to be careful out there.
Fannin gets taken to the rack by Jones, but then, by Rice, but nearly throws it away. Shots up, no good. Rebound Messer. And then that's going to be cleared.
Aubrey Ford had a good look there. Missed kind of bad. Like to have that back.
Messer in the corner to Bundy. Now up to Mabe at the top of the key. Fannin on the left side. Back to Mabe. Looks to penetrate. Now kicks to Bundy for another three.
That's strong.
Smith with a good rebound. I think those rebounds are going to be open for them to offensive boards. And Messer misses the corner three. We are not shooting the rock exceptionally well so far.
We got two from out there.
Pass to Jones underneath, and that's going to be missed shot, but fouled. That's going to be on Fannin. Looked like she got through a little chicken wing elbow at her as Rice did as she was walking to the free throw line. That two on Fannin?
It is two on Fannin.
A little bit of foul trouble for the Lady Cards. First free throw is good by Rice. 16-13. Second one is good. Makes it 16-14 as you don't hear us announcing the score as often. We've got a new part of our technology. Actually, on the bottom of your screen, you will see the score. Hopefully, Julie's paying attention and keeps that accurate as we got a timeout on the floor, and we'll take one with them. You're listening to Cardinal Media Network. This broadcast is brought to you by Martin's Peterbilt. Let's take a break.
You're invited to the Creek Church. Come experience meaningful worship, a message that meets real life, and a community that feels like home. If you're curious about faith or ready for a new beginning, there's room for your story, your questions, and your next step. Join us this Sunday. Your seat is already waiting in London, Somerset, and Williamsburg. Visit thecreekchurch.com for more info.
All right, we're back here after the timeout as it will be South Laurel basketball. Whitley County is going to pick up a full court 2-2-1 to start. We'll see what happens if they're trying to trap or what, just make them think about it a little bit. They are not much trapping going on in that one. The South Laurel broke that pretty easily as Mabe has it now to start this offense. Jones around the screen to Mabe. Down low to Messer. Good design and a missed shot by Messer. She got some contact there. Nearly goes over the back, which would have been her third. And that's going to be deflected out of bounds. What they're trying to clear it was Whitley, but they will have possession. And that was a really good design offense against this zone.
It was. Just didn't drop for him, but good hands there for just a moment there by Smith.
Ross is going to get called for the travel. She tried to slow down and picked up her dribble and just slid that foot. That's going to be another turnover for Whitley County.
It's the 9th turnover for Whitley County so far in this first half that I've captured.
Not the easiest stat to keep up with. Bundy. Same play exactly. This time, another missed free layup. And another miss, but looked like major contact there to Messer, but that's 3 in a row that's been, that time that one was blocked. 3 on the way, and that's Donna Ross knocking down the 3. And that's going to take a lead for Whitley County, 17-16. And now this time they finally get a whistle on their end. Whitley County called for the foul. Let's see who it's on. If it's Donna Ross, that's going to be that's going to be a Hopkins second. And now we've got entering the game for South Laurel is Emma Adams, and she'll get Shelby Smith. Over in the corner is Bundy. She fakes the 3, gets it to Mabe on the low post. She's double teamed and then turns it over.
That was weird.
Up ahead quickly is 4. Goes to the hoop, hits the side of the backboard. Not a great shot.
Got a little deep.
Picks it up was Lydia Hale. Now she'll get it to Hopkins. Hopkins over to Cox. Now back out top to Hale. Around the screen is Cox. Sorry, he picks her dribble up. Good defensive stance right here. This time,
man.
4 breaks free, goes baseline, and then
put the brakes out.
It didn't.
ABS right there. Yeah.
Oh man. As Bundy will have she'll have a seat, and that's going to be. Who came back in? Was that Fannin came back in or Jones? Either way.
Fannin.
Down 1, 3:24 left. Front 3 was open. It was Cox from the inbound. First time they've seen that kind of a open look. She misses her shot, gets her own rebound, gets fouled by.
That's the 3rd foul on Mackenzie Fannin, James.
Yeah, this is pretty wild, really. 3 on her. Mabe has 2. First free throw rattled home.
Couple things, James. They're perfect from the line so far, Whitley County is tonight, and they've got 3 triples. So,
also they're fouling. We're fouling in a lot more, and we're getting the calls on our end. So that's a difference as well. Second one's good. Remains perfect. You say it's great to be there.
That's the largest lead of the game here now for the Colonel. Lady Colonel.
19-16. As you can see, maybe out top they're going to try to get some offense. Where's it going to come from? Jones has not really looked to score that much, because we know she can get going. She's calling out some offense. Now Mabe. The Jones, and she penetrates, goes in, little scoop shot. No good. Rebounded by scramble on the floor, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession hour arrow will give it to Whitley County.
Looks like the arrow's not working over there.
got Ronald, you got Randall there. Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Go back and listen to us and get on to me about that. Breaking the press. Up the middle is a nice fake out. And that was by Hopkins with an easy layup.
Her first bucket of the second quarter, Jamie. That was a nice one.
Man, 21-6. What's going on here? No, this zone has stymied us. They've been really getting after it. They get out to the wings fairly quick. Fanning with another missed three. Rebounded by Rice, and she gets it up to Hale. And now Rice will have it and slow walk it across the half-court line. Go around the screen from Hopkins. Another screen by Cox, and now picks up her dribble. Cox has the top of the key. Wide open in this right side is Hale. And she knocks down the three.
Wow. Jamie, it is a 12-3 quarter here.
24-16 now the lead for the Colonels. They got a little momentum, and now they got the confidence in the swagger. In the lane to Messer. She's up. This time she makes the shot.
Jamie, no hesitation from Messer there. Went straight and hard to the rack.
And now Turner, she gets a steal. And she's going to go to the rack again and loses it, but Maeve's going to get fouled. Yeah, she definitely got hammered, and that's going to be a foul called on Lydia Hale. And it's like Messer's not going to let this thing get away from him. That 2 on Hale?
That's the second on Hale. He's working hard out there.
That's the whole Whitley County team. Really impressive.
Seems like South Hall's not matched the energy so far of Whitley County. These 6 o'clock start times, they've not been sharp.
You're right. Maybe they should let the boys go first occasionally.
Yeah, I swear they used to do that, switch it up a little bit.
Emma Adams gets her shot, her 3-point shot blocked. And
they were waiting on that one.
Rice was to clear it, and now to Hale, just after making the 3, she picks up her dribble around the same spot, gives it to Rice. A long cross-court pass to Cox. Now back to Rice at top of the key. She's going to go fake and go the other way around the screen, and she's going to get fouled. And that's going to be on, I would say, Shelby Smith. We'll see what the call's on.
That'll put Rice at the line to shoot 2.
Just a minute and 7 seconds left to go in the half. Southall, not a whole lot of points to talk about. 5 total, I think, in this quarter. First one's no good this time.
First miss there.
By Jonna Rice.
She's got 8 points so far.
As Riley Bretz will come off the bench. This free throw's good, and it is. Makes it 25-18 Whitley County. Bretz will come in, and she will get made. It might do it for the half for her. She has 2 fouls. Seems a little frustrated over there on the sideline. Bretz to Jones, now to Smith. She fakes. Jones finds herself wide open. Three's good.
There we go. That's her first bucket of this game, Jamie.
She needs to get going. That's the 3rd First National Bank of Manchester 3-pointer. As Bundy would have had a steal, should have turned around there, up ahead. Putting on the brakes again.
Uh-oh.
Shot's on its way. 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Emma Adams, and she's going to get a foul called on Whitley County. That's going against Aubrey 4.
Jamie, fortunate there as they left Lydia Hale wide open. A good ball movement to spring a shooter at the top of the key.
We need a bucket here to get stop after that 3 from Jones. Another one would be nice. 23 seconds, it ticks away. And they're content with holding it for the last shot. In the lane, goes to Smith, shots up, no good. And that's going to be rebounded by Whitley County, and really nothing to say about that last possession there, Tyler. 25-21, Whitley County on top. And we'll take an extended break, tally up some stats, and get to your Yaden's Auto Store halftime show. And you're listening to Martin's Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Martin's Peterbilt is a 3rd-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6600. 888-888-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yaden's Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yaden's has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yaden's Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball. The Family Entertainment Center, where every visit is a slam dunk. From 18 lanes of bowling to arcade games, laser tag, go-karts, and much, much more. The Palace has the action to keep the whole team entertained. Celebrate birthdays, dine in our full-service restaurant, or just have fun after the big game. Visit us on North Main Street in London and see why the Palace is the ultimate game night destination. Go Cards!
Welcome back here to Halftime Show, brought to you by Yaden's Auto Sales. We're back on camera, Tyler. Give them a little shout out to all of our followers out there. And yeah, you mentioned it, Tyler. Weird game with South Florida. Just that you alluded to it late in the set in that first half. Just the energy that Whitley County has came with in this game.
And sorry, I was looking at the AI thing and my thumb.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
Yeah, get back on track here,
sorry.
big man.
Yeah, sorry.
The energy level that South Laurel has don't have versus Whitley County's full force of energy. That's been mainly the Lydia Hale energy. That she's really played well, and she knocked down the three, but it's really more about her hustle play and her ability to kind of disrupt and hang on with defense against normally the quicker Aubrey Bundy. But Tyler, I don't know what to say. You got to pick up your pace. You got to get your energy, and you got to get some more offense moving, because against this zone, it's been really difficult to find who's going to score. As we've had some decent looks, knocked down a few threes, missed some easy layups. But I don't know.
Let me interject here. South Laurel has maybe 2 points off of 10 turnovers that they forced. They're there. And then packing in this zone, daring them to shoot it from outside. South Laurel cannot connect on anything, I think. So they've got 3 First National Bank of Manchester threes in that first half out of, I don't know, probably didn't.
I would say 10.
Yeah. So getting good looks on that. They're daring them to shoot it, and so far it's working. And when they have a chance, they're running, and they're getting in transition. South Laurel's transition defense has not been good. Whitley County's been dang near perfect from the foul line, and they're forcing a lot of fouls. We got some. Fannon's got 3. Both maybe Messer got 2 fouls each. So I mean, like, there's some foul trouble. They don't make an adjustment here. It's so funny. It followed a similar, pattern from the first game. That transition off a make, or they get out in a hurry down on the other end. It's wild to see, but they've got to figure it out.
It's funny, Tyler. Madison Hopkins leading the score, 19.3 points per game. but it's really about her how she can run the break. And if you watched her play, you wouldn't think that would be her style of play. But she can get out and run the break, and we did not pick her up and turn her to at least a help defense. She's just going around people around half court and getting to the hoop and making some good plays. And so not only can she play to her back to the basket, but running the break is what surprised me with Madison Hopkins.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed, Jamie, is really didn't do a real good job on John or Rice either. Madison Hopkins and Rice both just getting all the way into the paint and all the way into to the rim without being abated at all by South Florida's defense. And when they do force them to get into half court, they're turnover prone, and but they're doing a good job reversing and getting wide open looks as well. So Coach Windland, I know, will make an adjustment, figure this out, but
it's really can he find
a grind?
Yeah, can he find the whatever to say to? Yeah, we know he can say some things to motivate his squad to say, hey, let's match their energy or let's step it up and go past their energy. And I think that will ultimately the talent will end up being on top. I think we've got this game, but we'll run down some scores, Tyler. First, let's go for Whitley County.
Their leading scorer there, Jonna Rice, 9 points so far in that first half. Madison Hopkins chipped in with 8. 3 apiece each for Aubrey 4 and Lydia Hale. And Jaylee Cox with 2 free throws. That's 25 points for the Lady Colonels. Switching over here to South Florida, they're led by Skeeter Mabe with 7. Macy Messer with 4. A 3-pointer each for Callie Jones and Aubrey Bundy. Riley Bretts with 2. And Mackenzie Phantom with 2. And that is 25-21 here at the half. South Laurel finds himself in a hole to a district opponent. And don't happen long.
I think really what it boils down to, let's pick up the pace and let's play like our hair's on fire and let's win this game. Let's blow them out in this third quarter. We'll take a break, eat some more candy, and come back. That's going to do it for our Yaden's halftime show. We'll come back. We'll get the start of this third quarter.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yaden's Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yaden's has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yaden's Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball. Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's Famous Recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's Famous Recipe in Corbin, Kentucky.
Bills don't care when payday is. But with CVNB's new checking account, you access your paycheck up to 2 days early, giving you faster access to your money when it matters most. Cover rent, buy groceries, pay your bills. Skip the stress before payday even hits. Open your account today at cvnb.com or visit your local CVNB branch. CVNB. Think better.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
Okay, they've not got the clock ready. There's 26 seconds left at the halftime. As Jeff's giving a head shake to the referee, like, hey,
pretty quick, man.
That was quick. They're ready to go. They got two tonight. Maybe it's the same refs. Who knows? All right, inbounding for South Laurel is Jones. Mabe has it. Top of the key. They're coming out the trap this time against this zone, and she's going to get traveled. And that's going to be a turnover for South Laurel as they kind of went a little different again. They changed it up, showed that 2-3 zone, and then trapped out the top. and caused a little bit of a panic on a turnover.
Coach Ronnie Collier in his bag here, James. He's giving all sorts of different looks here to South Florida. Got a high carry. We got a foul.
That's going to be a foul on Jones and way away from the basket against Jonna Rice. And that's going to be her first and team's first. Rice now with the basketball and Messer with 2 on Rice. She's playing good D. Avoids the screen. And now 4 with it. Looking to pass it to Hopkins over to Rice in the corner. And she's got to take 14 steps there. No, and that's going to be a turnover. Either way, she throws it on the inbound. That's going to be out of bounds. South Laurel basketball. And they pick up full court press with 4 and Hale on the guards. And now it goes to Mabe. Easily broke. And let's see what they do if they trap this time to the top ball handler, which is Mabe. Jones, Mabe, in the lane.
There you go.
And an easy score for Skeeter Mabe. Makes it 23-25. I think she's got to assert herself. Good defense by Aubrey Mundy, but again, quickly ahead after a made basket. Like, they got to remember what's going on here. When we make a basket, they immediately speed down the court and find themselves in a decent look at the basket. That time, Bundy did make a good defensive stop.
She sure did. That was a great 2-hand block there. Nearly went out on Hale. She was saying it did.
Bretts has now got Rice after the inbound.
There you go. Oh,
Bundy tries to pick it off from the backside. Now to Hale. And she dribbles it off her foot, and Messer comes away with it. And there's a turnover for Whitley, and Jones goes all the way to the hoop. She misses a good rebound follow. And she's going to hold her hand on the out of bounds as she was trying to keep her balance, and she thought she was pushed. Was 4. And that's going to be South Laurel's basketball after the turnover. Didn't get the basket.
Would it be if she was wearing number 4?
It would be easy. Missed 3. Rebounded by Rice for Whitley, and it comes this way. Slow walking. Looks to the sideline to get a call. For the offensive set is Rice. Jones on her. And she goes to the far side. A lot of dribbling. And a good defensive stop by Mabe. Anticipating the post entry. She's up ahead quickly to Jones. Messer.
Knock it down.
3 on the way, and it's no good. Strong this time. Jones with the rebound. Follows the shot back up, and it's good.
Sammy Callie just took her time, realized she's tall.
And a steal by Jones.
That away.
And a nice pass to Bundy underneath, and she kicks it to Mabe. Mabe dribbles in the paint. Down to the left side, and foul, and shot is good. And she'll go to the basket to shoot the and one. All right, there's the energy we were talking about.
Erase that. Lead is gone. South back in control.
We got a 30-second timeout, and understandably for Whitley County. And we'll take a quick one with them. You're listening to South Laurel Cardinal Radio, or the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. Hey, there's a lot of stuff there. We'll be back.
When you finally treat your back pain, even the smallest victories can feel big. With spine treatments tailored to you, we can help you get back at
it. All right, we're back here at the free throw line for Mabe as we took the lead 27-25.
Smart Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network, if you didn't know.
South Laurel Radio. We're not on the radio. All right, free throw's good. 28-25, up ahead quickly again.
Oh, no.
Off after a made free throw this time. We can't get back. Rebounded by Hopkins, and that's good. And she's going to get fouled and go to the line. I don't understand. That time off a made free throw.
Weird, man.
And we're just getting beat back.
They're getting beat off of make. How's that happen?
More so than missing.
You got to roll the ball over there after a make or something.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Free throw is no good by Hopkins.
They'll let you do it once.
Yeah.
Give you a delay.
Give you a delay.
Yeah.
Makes keeps South Laurel with the lead by 1. Nearly thrown away. Now kicked out to Mabe on the left wing. Baseline dribble by Messer. Shots up and good. Looks like she got fouled, but a no call. Makes it 30-27. Messer's starting to get lively. So is Jones. You need those two to have games.
Oh, yeah.
And now we got good pressure in the full court. Nearly 10-second call. And now they break it. And Aubrey Bundy with a deflection. Near steal. Shots up by Hopkins. No good, but Shauna Ross right into her hands. And she scores. Makes it 29-30. South Florida on top.
It's a battle right now.
It is. Jones to Messer in the paint. Kick back out to Jones. She'll take the three. Good. And she has now got, I think, 7 points in this quarter. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Up ahead and dribbled off of her foot was Lydia Hell. 33-29. Southpaw with the ball and the lead.
Yeah, 5 for Callie, 5 for Skeeter, and then the 2 for Messer.
All right. Mabe has it. Surveying her teammates, and now she gives it to Jones to the right side. Messer in the corner now. Back to Jones. Over, skip pass to Mabe. And then down on the baseline, nice dish in the paint to Smith, and she's going to miss it, but she'll get fouled and go to the free throw line. Great find by Messer with baseline pass.
That one's on Rice, Jamie. That's her second, the team second this quarter. And that will put Smith on the line to shoot 2.
Too much spin on that one as it rattles off the front of the rim. Second one's up, and that one's good. Swish. 34-29. Pressure coming from South. Nice pass in the sprinting Hopkins and able to make a shot on the run there. Good play.
She's up to 12 points now.
34-31. Bundy to Messer, now over to Mabe. Jones to shoot the 3 in the corner, and that's good. What we need out of Jones to certain herself. And now she has 8 in this quarter.
She does, 11 overall.
Nice.
And the hand.
Steal by
Check it
Fannin.
again.
Oh, that's Jones again with the steal and foul. Shot's no good, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2. She is playing this quarter. Actually, all of the energies is
Jaylee Cox got that one. That's her second and the team third. Love to see it from Jones.
Free throw first one is good. Now we're starting to see this lead grow, 38-31. Second one is good as well.
I love it. Turn up the heat, indeed. There's
Another steal. There's Messer with a deflection. Aubrey gets a steal and a basket by Messer. And now it's 41-31.
I'm sure they wanted to do this in the first half. The fouls kind of.
There's near another steal by Messer. She is feeling it. Now nowhere to go, and that's going to be a travel call. Another turnover. The pressure defense created another turnover.
Yeah, it's real close to 20 turnovers now so far for Wheeler County, and the largest lead of the game for the Lady Cards at 10.
Again, this is almost reminiscent of the last game.
Mm-hmm.
Mabe. Skip pass in the corner. Messer, 3 on the way. That one's good. It's contagious, Tyler. 13-point lead now.
That's 3. First National Bank of Manchester triple.
Hopkins on the miss on the other end. Shelby with the rebound, pushing it.
This quarter, which matched their first half total.
She'll slow it down, give it to Mabe.
There you
now
go.
Bundy in the corner, 3 in the same spot.
Oh.
No good this time. Messer with the near rebound and deflected out of bounds. And that will South Florida will hang on to the ball.
Boy, it escalates quickly, James.
This team can fire away and knock down baskets. It's good to see them shooting percentage go up in the second half, and we'll take a timeout as they do, and you're listening to Martin's Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
This broadcast is made possible by our friends of the Cardinal Media Network. we want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the individuals and businesses whose support keeps local coverage strong and our community connected. Your commitment helps us bring every play, every story, and every moment to Cardinal fans near and far. From all of us at the Cardinal Media Network, thank you for believing in what we do.
All right, we're back here, so we're getting our order taken from the Kits Miller. Greg Kitzmiller will love this guy.
Where did he go to eat, I wonder? At Cafe Tango. Is that the new Mediterranean joint?
Oh, it could be. I don't think so, but it might be. They're supposed to get some reviews on that today, but haven't heard from it. Missed shot by, I think that was Mabe. John Ross with a rebound. And nearly stolen away by Smith as deflected out of bounds. And Whitley County will hang on to possession here as Hopkins will inbound over to Rice and now to Cox. She thought about the three. Now she'll put her head down and dribble. Gives it to Cox. Or, I'm sorry, Rice. Three on its way, and that's no good. Rebounded by Cox, and that's a little easy put back as Aubrey Bundy went to the ground. She was shoved down a touch. Stopped the bleeding for a minute for Whitley County. Now, Jones. Pass to Bundy in the corner. Just the ball, the movement, and the crispness of everything. So much better this half.
Oh, yeah.
Shelby Smith misses a close shot and rebounded by Rice.
That's a good look in that soft spot of the zone. And she just missed it, but I like that shot.
Four with it. Nearly traveled, but turns it over anyway, and that's going to go to South Law. Another turnover. That's probably in the 20s by now, close to it. 19 as you got tallied, but.
Yeah, I fell asleep there a moment. Forgot. I think that's several turnovers.
Good statistician here, Tyler Dotson. Several is the number, but it is a lot. Minute 16 left. 11-point lead for South. Jones feeling it. So is Messer. Now made. Messer, baseline take in traffic. Shot sneak up good. Shot if she couldn't find a bucket for a while, look, you talked about having the yips a little bit this time. All of a sudden, a steal by Messer, and she scores again. How about that? 48-33, now you score.
11 in this quarter for Macy Matthews.
She woke up, another deflection, and steal this time by Jones as Aubrey Bundy will come away with it. And now 40 seconds as this has escalated very fast. Coach Whelan directed traffic out there.
10 points for Callie Jones and 11 for Macy Messer in the third quarter.
We know they're capable. It's fun to watch when them two are going.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had Mabe just to...
Yeah, 5 for Mabe.
Little handoff pass to Bundy. 8 seconds. Jones to penetrate. Dishes to Smith. Shots up no good. Rebounded by... couldn't tell who rebounded. Messer and shot. She misses that one. And that's going to do it for three. South Laurel leading
nice.
Whitley County 48-33. We'll come back and get this final quarter. You're listening to Martin's Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Martin's Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
And we're back to the fourth quarter action. Whitley County inbound in the basketball. Good defensive pressure on the sideline here by Aubrey Bundy. Inbounded to Ross. Jones on her.
27-8 that third quarter. South Laurel. Huge third.
That's monstrous. Just what the doctor ordered. We needed that outburst of offense, and it all started with Jones running the start of that quarter. Backdoor cut denied. Over to 4, and nearly picked off by Mabe. And it's nearly picked off by Bundy. It's all over. And it is deflected in a crazy slide. To pick it up was Cox. And then she somehow finds 4 as number 5 races down the
definitely quiet.
Number 5 in black races down the court. Shots up, no good. Air ball, wrist rebounded by Rice. And the putback is good.
Rice now 13 points in the ball game. None easier than that one.
Bundy to Jones. She penetrates somewhat and kicks it to Mabe. And now it goes to Smith down low. A nice kick out to Mabe. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Messer. Ooh. And a little pull-up jumper in the lane is good by Callie Jones. I liked it.
Hey, too. Nice.
That's going to be a foul on Bundy as they're trying to swat it out of there. We've got some arm on Rice. That's only 2 on Bundy. And she'll go to the bench, though. So will Smith. We got Fannin back in and Brett.
Callie Jones and Macy Messer both with 15 points in this ballgame. Trying real hard for our Creek Church player of the game.
Jones on Ross. It's been a good matchup today. Nowhere to go. Good defense. Now Messer was guarding Cox. Go to the post. Ross kicks it out to 4. Now into the paint to Hopkins. Shots up. Nice. It's good. She's good.
She is good. Impressed with her.
50-37. Nice play by Messer going baseline drive. That's going to be a foul. It's going to be called on maybe Cox. I'm not sure. We'll see. But Messer,
it is.
That's going to put Messer to the free throw line as she was shooting. Only the first foul in the quarter for Whitley County. Messer's first one is good. Nothing but net.
Madison Hopkins, 14 points for Whitley County.
Second free throw is no good by Messer. Hopkins with it and gives it to Rice. Good pressure D again by South. Cox with it. Double team. Gives it to Hopkins. She's going to make her move. She does. She's going to get fouled by Mabe. Good hands. But they little body there got her got the third foul.
Yeah,
on
she got those 2 fouls, I think, in the first quarter.
I think so too. And so did Messer.
Yeah.
She got like 2 fouls in 2 seconds.
Yes.
First free throw's good.
Well, that might have altered the game plan a little bit for South Laurel with your 2 probably best on-ball defenders in foul trouble.
You're correct. Hopkins. Second free throw is good as well. Makes it only just a 12-point game, Tyler. 51-39. Whitley County's not really wanting to go away. Fanning with a nice scoop underneath. No good. Rebounded by Bretts, and that's going to be a jump ball. And that's going to stay with South Laurel.
Jamie Brett's been a little quiet there. She had a bucket earlier, but they've been Shelby Smith, they've kind of found something with her right now. I guess that soft spot where they're at, she's more a capable scorer maybe from that range. We'll see.
Mabe to Jones, now to Fanning. Fanning with it, dribbles in, now kicks it back to Mabe, now back to Fanning. She'll drive in. Nice bounce pass underneath, and Messer scores. Again, it's a great cut from the baseline.
Real nice.
And a good find by Mabe. And stolen away by Jones. Little pull-up. Jumper no good. Messer battling for the rebound. She gets a little elbow to the jaw on that battle. And that's going to be Whitley County basketball on the jump ball.
She's all right. She's kind of shake out the cobwebs there. She's good.
Rice to Cox. Now to 4. Finds Hopkins streaking down the middle. And
Jamie
she will
Hopkins
get fouled.
Go straight up at the front of the rim. It's easy deuce.
She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That's going to be on Mabe. That's going to be 4 on her.
Two more coming for Hopkins, Jamie. She's 4 or 5 there so far. Make it 5 or 6.
She's a good player. Rice is a good player. They've got some decent guards, quick guards with 4 and Hale.
Hopkins just a junior.
Not a bad team. Second one's good as well. Hopkins is a junior.
Rice is a junior, and I think Hale's just a sophomore. That's nice.
Good play. That's a basket by Fannin. Makes it 55-41. They're keeping kind of this 12 to 14 point lead most of this quarter. Rice with it. Guarded by Jones. Go around the screen. Little pull up jumper, free throw line. No good. Rebound. And he gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That's Cox's 4th.
Macy's having herself a really nice second half, Jamie. Only 4 points.
A lot of steals.
Yeah.
First free throw's good. You said she only had 4 in the first. Is that what you're saying? First half.
15 here in the second half.
Second free throw is good.
Give her a 20-piece.
I'd like to go for a 20-piece nug right now. All right, Rice with it. Over to Cox. Cox to deflected out of bounds by Fannin. Got her mitts on it. Near the scoreboard, opposite of us.
Aliana Massey's going to get some early run here, James. This is the final last time they were out, 60-41, exactly where we're at.
How about that?
We got a half quarter to go here, 4 minutes to play.
Hopkins to inbound. Ooh, baseball. Did she play softball?
Must
3 over the way is Cox, and that's good. Fannin went for the steal, and Cox found herself wide open.
They're not bad, man.
No, they got a good team. We're going to take a quick break here while they call a timeout. We're listening to Martin's Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Bills don't care when payday is. But with CVNB's new checking account, you access your paycheck up to 2 days early, giving you faster access to your money when it matters most. Cover rent, buy groceries, pay your bills. Skip the stress before payday even hits. Open your account today at cvnb.com or visit your local CVNB branch. CVNB. Bank better.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Okay, we're back here. And 3:55 left to go in the fourth. Southall on top with the basketball, 60-44. There's a nice 3 by Cox going into the timeout there. Right before the timeout, Bundy with the basketball. Again, Whitley staying in this zone. In the zone, busting third and fourth quarter. Smith, nice pass down low to Messer. Back out to Fannin with a nice fake. Pull-up jumper's good.
Pretty, man.
She's starting to get into her bag, as kids like to say. Good shot by Fannin. 62.
She's up to 9 points there. We got several in double figures.
Good D up top by Smith on Cox. Now where to go? She's trying to shove her off. She's got a little frustration there. Rice, Bundy on her. Kick out to Cox. She just made a 3. This time no good. Rebound by Fannin. She's pushing. Up ahead to Smith. Smith finds herself wide open.
There you go.
Jumper no good. Rebounded, come flying in by Messer, but she knocks it out of bounds.
Need a little air under that one. Shelby kind of shot that on the line.
Onto the lane.
Yeah,
She had
right.
She decided the mid-range and had an open look straight to the hoop. As Rice with the basketball, Bundy on her. She's wanting to screen, calling it out. Didn't get it. And that's picked off by Fanning. All the way to the hoop. And that's good with the left hand. That puts her in double figures with 11.
9 points in the fourth. Mackenzie Fanning. 20-point lead now for the Cards.
Like kind of felt like this was going to happen in this court or this half. Hopkins all the way to the hoop, and she does not miss those shots.
No, she doesn't. She's solid.
Another one good for her. Gets it back to 18-point lead for the Cards. Messer, nearly walked. He tripped over that half-court line. All right, Bundy thought about the shot, kicks it back to Messer. Now Fanning's thinking, she's thinking about it. Bundy fakes. Now Messer will take the three. No good. Rebounded by Rice. Good block out against.
Or gets all the way down to the basket, kicks it back out.
Hale with it. He gets it swatted out of there by Shelby Smith.
Demoralizing, James.
Yep. Look, Mabe's going to make her way back in.
Yeah, along with Chloe Osborne.
Chloe Osborne. She is I was looking at some stats. She's 100% for the season.
Nice. She can't end like that. We got to get her
from the 3-point line and from the field. If you look up her stat,
shoot a little more.
3 on its way, and that's an air ball.
That'd be something.
Yep. I'm hoping it's correct because I did read that. It's like, she should shoot it more. I thought the same thing.
They're saying there's a ball underneath here, but I don't.
Got a bag.
Okay, bag and a ball.
Yep, there is a ball. Fanning with it over to Mabe.
Alliana Massey in there as well. And
Chloe Osborne.
Yep.
Massey with it in the corner. And she gets it deflected out of bounds. And that's the Southlaw will hang on to it. Mass substitution for Whitley.
Hey, man. Look out for Whitley County in the coming years. They're still pretty young.
Only senior.
And seems like this Collier girl is coach's daughter, and she's out. I'm putting that together. I don't know that for certain.
Kyle, they have 0 seniors on this squad. 3-point basket. And that is by Massey. And she seems excited.
Off the glassy for Massey.
Oh, come on now.
That was lame.
Lame.
I had to.
A little high dribble and a block shot. Massey comes away with it. Gives it to Mabe. And she'll slow it down with 33 seconds.
Give it back to Massey. She's feeling it.
Shoot it. Shoot the rock. All right, we got Osborne with it. I want her to shoot it. She's 100% from the field for the season.
Stay right there.
There it is. Give it a go. Nope. She wants to stay at that hundo.
This may do it, James.
Yep. They're going to just slow. Keep passing until the time runs out. 3 seconds. Now 2. 1. That's going to do it. Southlaw with a monster second half. Comes away with a 21-point victory. 67-46. And we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get some game stats. I don't know if we're going to interview a coach or not. We'll see. And you've been listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Martins Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com. Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals. This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
Welcome back to postgame after the girls' victory 67-46. A huge second half as led by Macy Messer with 20 points, Mabe with 12, Callie Jones with a big 9, 15. All much really good for both Messer and Jones in the second half. Riley Bretz with 2, Shelby Smith with 1, and Mackenzie Fanning with 11, and Halliana Massey with 3. For Whitley, Hopkins with 20, Ross with 13. As we said, those two are their main cogs, but now they've had some good players. Also, Cox with 7, 4 with 3, and Lydia Hale with 3. 46 points. They go 11 of 13 as we go 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Tyler?
Big second half, Jamie. Huge, really, as it was only 21 at the half, so 46 points in that second half for the Lady Cards. Excuse me, as they blow past a tough Whitley County team. Pesky, that's a good opponent, Jamie, and that's a team I hope to see down at the 13th region because I think they can beat some teams. Obviously, I don't want them to beat South or anything, but they'll get opposite of them, and I wouldn't mind playing them a third time in the district championship. I don't. We've got Corbin on Thursday night down there. Currently, South Hall 5-0 in the district, so I think they're in cruise control for that 1 seed. They'll play Williamsburg, and but we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves looking ahead. But good win for South Laurel. They foul trouble, I think, plagued them a little bit in that first half as they just kind of got them out of their game plan, what they wanted to do defensively, but they sure ratcheted up that pressure in the second half. That started that third quarter where they went absolutely nuts. 26 points in that third quarter, and it was wild.
Yeah, you said it, Tyler. I think Whitley County and Corbin will battle for that second spot going into the region. I think Whitley County can beat Corbin this year.
Yeah, yep.
I feel like you're right, Tyler. I think Whitley County will be in the regional tournament this year. along with South. And so, and good for them. I think they got to, with this new coach, I think he's got them bought in. You can see the energy in their level of play is increased quite a bit. And again, you got to look out for this team next year as they'll continue to get better as they're a young group. And for South Laurel, second half craziness. You knew coming out of the half that they were going to have to do something to get some energy lit back up. And man, did they! As it started. As it was Jones and Messer just really owning this second half and putting it away fairly easy and quickly.
Jamie, we've got an absolute huge game for district implications coming up.
Oh, yes, you're right.
At this boys game. So Whitley County, their lone loss was to South Laurel. They've beat Corbin twice now. And South Laurel lost to Corbin. They have them on Thursday. And everybody's beat Williamsburg. So South Laurel needs to win this week to get that 1 seed and avoid having to play a really tough opponent. And
I didn't. I guess I didn't look down the how the
got them 92 to like 80 something. It was a really high scoring game. And they've got a player back for Williamsburg or for Whitley County that we didn't see last time. We'll talk about that in just a moment, but hopefully we'll catch up with Coach Winland and our Creek Church player of the game, Macy Messer. 20 big points for the junior Macy Messer. She gets going in that second half, and really, let's hope that will get her going. 16 points in that second quarter as she was lights out. So, Jamie, let's take one last commercial break before we switch it over to the boys' game. And you're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Martins Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
All right, welcome back here to our Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. I am joined by our Creek Church player of the game. Macy, say hi to everybody. We're on camera here. So.
They know.
20 big points, 16 of those coming in the second half. Whitley County, pesky team. They throw some different looks at you defensively. Foul trouble kind of took you all out of your rhythm in that first half. But what was Coach Winland saying there at that second half there? Well, you all found yourself down.
Yeah, we weren't attacking them offensively at all, and defensively we were letting them penetrate way too much. And kind of just playing slow and down to their level. And, we know we're better than them. We got to come in the game more locked in. And, obviously we weren't mentally there as much as we should have been. So we just had to turn it around quick in the first and have a big first 3 minutes of the third quarter.
And you did it. You guys forced – I ran out of space there. It was over 20 close to 25 turnovers or more. That was incredible. In the first half, those weren't leading to points, but they did in the second half. You guys ratcheted up full court and were able to capitalize off that and keep them out of transition. Very effective that team is, and we'll quit talking about them after this, but after a made bucket and getting back to transition defense, a little bit of trouble. And we said that was a problem down in Whitley County a couple of weeks ago. So good adjustment, though, in that second half. And look, rough, kind of a weird weekend for you. The game Thursday didn't go how you hoped it would, but a big win on Saturday, and then you guys are making up for lost time. Then you went to Pineville yesterday, so busy week. Then you got another huge game on Thursday, so it's a busy week for you. How are you all staying focused during all this time?
Yeah, we're going to come in practice tomorrow and just stay locked in, know that we got to come out as the 1 seed going into tournament play. So we got to go after Corbin hard, and with all the back-to-back games, we just got to stay focused, hydrate, get nutrition in, and stay locked in all the time.
Yeah, were you happy to be back in school today?
Not necessarily.
I'd say you're some of the ones that have been out a lot in practice. And you guys,
Yeah.
what was that like having to prepare during all the bad weather and stuff, and not being able to get here and that kind of thing?
Yeah, it sucked because we had to cancel practice a couple days. Campus was closed, but it was good when we got back in the gym. We just came right back where we left off and just started working right back at it.
So very, very good win. 20 big points for our Creek Church player of the game, as she gets the nod over Callie Jones, who had a monster second half as well. 15 points for her. But we appreciate you, as always, stopping in here, Macy. Keep it up. We'll try to catch up with you down in Corbin on Thursday. But huge win for you and for the whole team. So we appreciate it. Thanks as always.
Thank you.
And we'll bring in head coach Todd Wendland here as he will share his thoughts on that one. As the final again, 67 40-something. 67-41 for, I don't know. Anyway, 46. There we go, Coach. As big win there in district play as first half again against them. It just kind of rinse and repeat. I'm blaming
Played well, didn't we?
That you don't do well at the 6 o'clock games, but you guys shook the rust off and made the necessary adjustments and played absolutely different looking ball club in that second half.
Yeah, there was some challenges made at halftime, so and it wasn't one. It was a lot of them, and the response was what you want as a coach. They just came out, and I said, I don't understand how you're a high school kid or any kid at any level playing a basketball game and you don't play hard.
All right.
And you waste 16 minutes of a half. I said, we just wasted that 16 minutes. And I said, and if you waste the first two, you five will not be in, and we'll figure it out from there.
Well, they responded in a big way. Macy and Callie, I thought, you guys were forcing a lot of turnovers in the first half. They weren't leading to anything.
No, we weren't running the floor. Skeeter looked like her feet was in quicksand, and then the second half, she really got going and found people in transition, and then we switched our press up, and it really bothered them. And we got a lot of work to do, though, still. I'm not happy and with some things that happened, but
I don't know that one day I'll get you a happy Todd Wendland on this postgame show. But we have talked to you when you've had better performances and bigger wins. But that district wins, they're great.
Yes.
4 players in double figures. You got a huge second half. I thought Fannin in that fourth quarter really found her. You get 11 points off the bench from her. That's impressive.
I thought her fourth quarter was what she can do. She's a very, very talented player.
Yes, she is.
I mean, very talented. And she's growing, I think, 3.5 inches in 7 months. So she's having some growing pains and, working into her body as a young kid like that. But she's a tremendous talent. But I thought Shelby Smith, the whole game off the bench, was really good for us.
Well, the last couple games, we had kind of joked that Macy kind of had the yips. We've gotten them on the putting green before, but just in close. So it was just too strong. It was just weird.
Avoiding contact a little bit and not squaring up and playing through their chest. And once she took it a couple times on that baseline, it was a different kid. She went to go get it. So
with that was Hopkins that just went by. She had a nice game for them.
Good player.
She is a good player. Very controlled underneath there.
Yep.
And hats off to them. I thought again they do enough just to make things weird.
Yep.
To throw a couple different looks at y'all, make you do some thinking over there, which I know you're always. But the execution just wasn't there in that first half. But that's great and a great sign of a well-coached team to how they responded in that second half. So very proud of them and a big game again on Thursday as they're starting to jam-pack. That's lose a couple weeks, and then they just kind of all run together. That's
right,
a lot of fun, right?
That's what you want, though, going into the tournament. So that's where we're going to play the tournament. So, play there on the 12th, and we'll be playing there on the 23rd. So 11 days, we'll be right back over there. So
they have a good setup for us. We love doing broadcasts up there high in the perch. So we'll catch up with you down there on Thursday, and we're looking forward to it. And great win, as always, and really good second half. I'm not going to talk about that first half. We're
going to talk about it tomorrow.
Bless their heart. Well, Coach, we appreciate the time, and we got a good one coming up here.
Go Cards. We got to get them in this one.
That's right. So we'll step aside here. You listen to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. That was Coach Todd Windland. And we'll stop this